Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is install Node.js to our machine. And this will be a global package that we'll install to our machine, which means that we'll be able to use it over and over again, no matter which framework or project we're in. So why do we need it? So Node.js is a server-side language. And if you think back to when we were working with just plain HTML and CSS, we used live server to be able to see everything. And that's just kind of hiding some of the skills that we need as a developer to be able to host web pages. And Node.js is very commonly used to communicate between the front end and the back end. So it's like a server-side language, because I always got this confused at the start. When someone said to me server-side language, I always thought that meant back end. And I don't think it really does. It's just the bit in between. It's the bit that helps you communicate front to back. So it's not back end, it's not front end, it's just the bit in between. And you need it to be able to install packages and dependencies for your frameworks. And you need it to be able to host a server locally so that you can check your work as you're going along. And there's lots of other stuff that you do in it, but the reason why it's so popular is because it's in JavaScript. So it's just a simple transition to be able to write our front ends in JavaScript and then be able to use Node.js to be able to write our server-side communications from the front to the back. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. Let's make a start. Right, so once again, we just need to open up our web browser, and we just need to type in Node.js. And here we go, nodejs.org is the first one that comes up. And you just want to install this one here called LTS. Whatever you do, do not install the current one, because I did that when I first installed it, and just nothing works. So just stick with LTS. Just click on that, download it as you normally would. It's only a small file look. Once that's finished downloading, we can open that. There we go. We can close the browser now. So we click Next, set the terms and conditions. It's going to install it there. Nothing you need to do in there. No, don't need any of that. Click install. So we didn't have to tell it where to install or anything like that. It just did it all for us. Not this silly window on because it's a global package, so it's not local to our project. It's globally installed because we'll use it over and over again. So now we've got access to that now. So if I load up Visual Studio Code and I open my terminal at the bottom, so if I hold down Control and press single quotation, I can check to make sure I've got that now. So if I type node-v, it tells me I've got 16.131 installed on my machine. If I do npm-v, we can see we've got 8.1.2 installed on our machine. And we need, that gets installed along with Node, and we need that to be able to install all the packages and dependencies that we're going to do. So that's all I'm going to put in this video. I just wanted to show how to install it, and there we go, it's available to us now.